Well, I just got back from work. Sunday, August 8th, 2021. Um, and I decided I'm not going to go for a run. It's uh, it's already it's a bit warm, and it's sunny, and it's just humid, and I don't want to. I would actually. I do want to, but my right knee has been fatigued. I've been, you know, not taking enough time off between runs, and then pushing it farther than what I should probably, and ignoring pain. And since I'm out there, I might as well just keep going. But anyway, but I was thinking, it's like, well, because I went out yesterday when I probably shouldn't have, and I was like, well, I'll just go for a quick run, and it's like, yeah. But I went ahead and anyway, I kept it to 15 minutes. So I thought about doing that again today. I was like, but I want to go for a run tomorrow and see if I can do a longer run. And if I do any sort of running today, I can't tomorrow. I just won't be able to. So, yeah. And it's not like this is a new problem. Even when I was younger, I still wouldn't be able, I have the same problems as what I used to, my knees. I'm surprised the knees weren't bothering me sooner. It was my ankles that was bothering me. Now the ankle's okay, and my knee's bothering me, so it's like, ah. And anyway, not much is going on. Just finished with a weekend. I need to make an eye doctor appointment to get updated prescription or just refill an old one. But need to get some new contacts. I've been pushing the limits of using contacts that they're past their, I have 1 month disposable, and I should be well off of the pair I'm wearing right now, but I'm still wearing them, and so my eyes are paying the price as far as like having older contacts. And I just figured, they say they're 1 month disposable, but I figured they can last for longer than that. So anyway, and they're just trying to push. They don't make money if you don't buy them as fast as they want you to. So how much is real and how much is recommended, I don't know. But anyway, trying to be as vague as possible. I guess. I guess so. Keep it all generalized and non-specific. I guess I'm doing okay. Specifically, I'm doing okay too. And I was thinking about metaphor and allegory and rhetoric and literal, as far as interpretation of things. As I tend to take things. Do I take things literally? Because I tend to hurt myself. I take things too literally, and I hurt my own feelings because I read it as exactly as what is written, and then I don't think about. Well, I try to, but I don't know. If I don't know where the other person is coming from, their history that is behind the words, which I don't know, and the entire context of the context and the narrative of the history, but then also of the moment which inspired and gave the words onto print. It's like, what was that moment about? I don't know, and it's not for me to know. It's not mine to know. I can just be an observer and witness, just like anybody else, and wonder. And, yeah, and I can only guess that it's, it's a sentiment. It doesn't even have to be attached to anybody or anything. I mean, it can be vague, just like a lot of the stuff that I do. It's not specifically, can I say that word, specifically, attached to any one individual at one point in time. It's just a notion, a thought, a feeling that is, developed across time, that is not really about any single one person or event. It can be, but a lot of times it's not. And if you ask me about it, which no one ever does because no one knows, I won't know either. I'll just be like, I don't know. Well, I get, well, when I'm in the zone, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even after. It's like, did I write that? I guess I did. Yeah, it looks like my writing. But I don't remember exactly. I just get so focused. And, I just get, I lose myself. And that's why I say, like, no one can meet the person that writes. Because they can't be met. I don't know. I don't know what it looks like. But I know that I sit there and hours pass and I don't move, and I write, but no one's talking to me or no one else is around, and I don't have any distractions. So I have no idea what that looks like. Apologize for the yawn. Busy day. So, it was a good day, I guess. Is there anything else going on? I don't think there is. I really liked what I saw. I thought that was amazing. And I have never seen the like. So that was like, yes, as far as like biodiversity. Never seen plants like that. Not quite. So, yeah. That was kind of cool. So, anyway. But lots of places have, histories, and not so much here. Here is kind of, I don't know, there's not much natural habitat left really in this little area. So it's like, what is there left to protect? You have to travel to find something that's not disturbed. A little bit sad, a little bit. It's a lot of it. But it is what it is. In a bad way. And, yeah. Too many people. And I'm one of them. So, anyway. I should probably go. I don't have anything to say. Nothing really exciting or interesting. It'd just be me talking. And I do that enough. Except not like this. I've been doing a lot less talking now that I'm not going to so many meetings, which I enjoy. Not going to so many meetings, down to just 3 a week right now. Whereas at the height of it, just even less than 2 years ago, I was at 9 meetings a week. And it was stressful. That was when I was driving up and back to Indianapolis too, twice a week for meetings, because that's what I was doing. It's part of the story. And I got kind of, it was nice, I guess, getting to know that fellowship up there, and being accepted, and then leaving after, things and stuff and happenings and pandemics, and just becoming just more trouble, and yeah. So a lot of this coming back to life is about making introductions and then saying goodbye. Introducing myself, getting to be known a bit, and then leaving. And it's not in particular anybody else. It's just my nomadic kind of nature, I guess. It's always been this way. So even, and that's one of the things I didn't like about, being an alcoholic, is because I got trapped. I couldn't do anything about my situation. It was time to go, but I couldn't leave. I didn't like my job. I didn't like where I was living. I didn't like the climate. But I was stuck because I couldn't work up the courage or the energy or the motivation to hoist myself out of where I was and go, because I didn't want to be there anymore. So it's like now that I'm free of that, lest I reinvest but I don't think I'm going to. I have freedom of movement and travel, and I can just go, and I love that. I have nothing here that I can't walk away from. And give me a couple weeks or a month, and it's like, yeah, I can go. Just, it would be so exciting, and I will be doing that at some point. But I'll take it easy. I won't be in a rush. Where I might stay, I don't know. But I won't be staying here. No. I need to get a better place. Not like better, but just not here. Just a different place. This is nice, but I want a cat. I can't have a cat here. And I do like my job. I actually like my job. Can you believe that? I actually like it. I mean, this doesn't pay very well. I mean, it pays to support me. I can live off the wage. It affords me the basic necessities and basic entertainment. But not much else. I wouldn't be able to afford any frills or things like that. Like vacations. I don't really take vacations. They assign me vacations when it's time for me to use up my time, but I don't really. I just drive to Wisconsin or to West Virginia. So, anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about all that. I should go. Anyway, because these are just, going into the void, added to the archive. So, for whatever it means, for whatever it's worth. Yeah. And I hadn't been on camera with my work blues on. And also, I'm always on camera and I'm just drenched and hair is just all over the place. And it's like I'm tired. I'm relatively clean and not having been outside and overheated and tired. So anyway, it's just getting really long. I don't even think anybody at work realizes how long it is or what it looks like, because I used to wear it, but now it's always up. So I don't even let my hair down at work or anything. It's always tied up. So, and if it makes it, if I do not get a haircut before winter, it's like, wow, survived this. I mean, it's getting hot, and it's like this is hot. This is the longest my hair has ever been, and I like it. And I'm gonna probably keep it. But at some point I will have to get like a haircut or something, because, you know, it is, you know, a little bit frayed, I guess, at the ends. I don't know. But I haven't had a haircut. Not since it started. You know, so. Because I quit smoking around the same time. You know, pre-pandemic. It was the fall of September 28th is when I quit smoking of 2019. And it was around that time that I got my last haircut. So this is somewhere around 2019, which is just strange. But that kind of goes with all of it, you know, everything is strange. I can't do things normal. You know, even when I try to do things normal, it's like, oh, I did have a thought about the uncanny valley. There is I don't know what you call it, a paradox or a theory or a thought experiment about the uncanny valley, where when something is approximates, when something is obviously an imitation, people are okay with it. And when something's actually real, people are okay with it. But the closer, there's a certain curve, and if something gets really close to approximating being an actual human, but there's just little things that are just slightly off, it's noticeable and it's creepy. So it's like lifelike dolls, or lifelike, you know, animatronics, or like robots, or you know, they tend to be very creepy because they approximate human likeness, but there's just stuff that's just not right, and it just, anyway. So I think that about myself sometimes with my behavior, is I have an approximation which is close to what I think other people are like. But since I don't know what other people are like and how I should be like, I am off. And people notice that. And it's like, what's up with that guy? There's something wrong with him. He doesn't make eye contact. He doesn't talk much. And I don't know. There's something up with that guy. So, and it's right. They're right. There is something. And but most of the times, people, you know, I am okay with people just thinking whatever they think, and go on their way. And I don't really need to get to know that many people. I'm okay with not knowing that many people, and I don't. And I'm letting people go too. I just, people, they liked me better when I was pretending to be okay with things. When I was just, they want that person back. And it's like, no. And also it's like my time and my energy and my motivation and my attention, it's like, it's, finite. It is limited. And they want, and also my schedule. Just my schedule's changed. And so I'm living completely, not completely, but drastically out of phase with my peers. And I say peers, I don't say friends. Because I don't count too many people as friends. And maybe they count me as a friend, but it's not, and that's the other thought I had this morning, was about how some people might think, or they might feel, I can't tell. They might feel that my behavior is some sort of betrayal. That I have left them and I didn't say anything, and they feel like I've abandoned them or betrayed them. And I'm thinking, well, if that's how they feel, well, okay, but I don't remember ever saying that I was always going to be, I didn't make any commitment that said that I was always going to be here. And, it's like, because other people do that all the time. They just disappear, and I never find out what happened to them. I don't ask, because I just figure it's none of my business, and people do what they want, and I don't hold them accountable to me. They have their own lives, and it's just a meeting. You don't have to go. People like to, I don't know. It might just be me. It's my thought process and how I view it. But it is a loose confederation, and people staying is of their own free will. And if it doesn't work for them, they don't come back. If it does work for them, they'll come back. And it's like, I might still go back, but not if I feel like I'm, getting, treated with disrespect. And I don't feel guilty over, any of my behavior, but I do feel guilty about I do feel guilty over not feeling guilty. It's like I feel like I should feel like, oh, I shouldn't have, I should have, but no, I couldn't have said anything about like taking some time away or not, I think that they would have wanted, me to explain myself or reasons, and then anything I would have said wouldn't have been good enough, and would have required more explanation, and that wouldn't have been good enough, and then I would have been told to talk to my sponsor about it, or to pray about it, or it's like, no, it's like I don't even have it. Well, you need to go to more meetings. That's your problem. It's like, no, that's part of the, like, so it was me doing exactly what I did. It's just another me standing up for myself, and because I don't believe that anyone around here really gets it. Not that they don't try, not that they haven't tried, and they care in their own way. But it's not. It's just not the support that I'm looking for. It's like I can provide myself a lot of things. That, like just making time for writing. That feels like I've done something. Whereas if I go down there and then there's doesn't feel like much sometimes. I don't know. Now I'm just straying into territory. And it's like, no, we've settled this. So I wish I had happier news sometimes. I don't. I guess I'm not really... It's just how I am. I definitely don't sell myself very well as far as like self-promotion. It's just like, yeah, this is whatever it is I do, this is it. And rarely do I add anything to the routine. So, and whatever sticks around for a while, I must like it, even if I don't understand it. It must provide something to me that, even if I don't understand it completely, I like it well enough to keep doing it. And the reward or the benefit is in the action of doing it, not in like a result later on. Like, it's in the activity. So, like running, or this. It's like I've completely lost the plot on what's going on here. But I guess that's okay. It doesn't seem to be a mandatory thing for me to understand everything. I'll just go ahead and do it anyway. Anyway. I should go. For real, I guess. It's almost half an hour of me just prattling on. Time could have been better used doing something else. I don't know. I am trying. That's the point. I guess. I used to not try. I used to not try at anything. So, I'm working on it. It's better than nothing, I guess. Work in progress.